Hello, I just thought I'd show you my retro Nirvana on the original Xbox. So these are all original Xbox games. I'm just going to scroll down them so you can see how many I've got on the system. Okay, so here we go. Not all of the games are on there. Like Game of the Year edition and that kind of thing. So it might have the original edition, but not necessarily the Game of the Year edition. So I can't say that every single Xbox game, but there's about 750 games on here, and it's close. It's close to the actual back catalogue. I'm scrolling quickly, but you can always pause. And got this system from Dark River Gaming, and he sells his stuff on Facebook, I do believe. And I've never had no issues with the guy. He's an absolute gent. This is the 2 terabyte version. A 2 terabyte. Only issue with that is to obviously the hard drive, it takes a while to locate a game, so if you're just patient and let it find the game, it's got a lot of games on there. It's also got coin ops on it. I'm going to show you that in a minute. The Xbox games all seem to work fine. Coin ops games, the majority of them work. I couldn't say they all work. I'm a bit baffled how to get some of the Commodore 64 games to work, because you've got to do it, type in the commands and things. It's been a long time. There we go, back to the beginning. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the other app, and we're going to this one here. Now, coin ops is you've got the premium. The premium is the fancy version of coin ops, but it's more friendly, user friendly even. But the problem with it is you lose games because of that. So I'm going to show you this one because it's got more. If it decides to load up, and this is the thing, it does. There we go. Right. I've got it going through a TV. Sorry, a TV. It's like it goes on. Yeah, you got it. So, sound isn't exactly fantastic. Right, so there we go. So we'll start with the arcade games. So these are the original games. So I'm going to go through the different consoles. So there's Atari Arcade. You've got to put the coins in. There's a button on the joypad that it mimics putting the actual coins in. It plays like the arcades. It's absolutely amazing. So you can see at the top there, I'm going through the different. If you look at the top, Capcom USA, you get the idea. And there's 13,133 games on here. And about 2,000 of those are arcade originals. And the rest are all home consoles. So I'm going to go through them. You get an idea. Only a selection of PlayStation games, because it's a notorious difficult system to emulate. So there's only about 50 of them, and it's not a great deal of Nintendo 64 games, and the ones that are on here are quite, well, they're not perfect, because that's another one. However, the other systems seem to be pretty good. So there you go. So there's 2,140 games that are on the arcade originals. So now we're on to Amiga. Transferred, or the 2006. There's loads of old 2006. There's about 1,500 games for that. Atari OST is only one of those, I believe. Commodore 64 is quite a few of those. So the old DOS, Game Gear, Game Boy Advance. Now I'm playing, I'm a big fan of Shining Force. I'm playing a Shining Force game on the Game Boy Advance and I love it. Keep coming back to Shining Force. It's a guilty pleasure. So Mega CD is one of my favourites. It's not, yep, it might not be the best console in the world, but it's all about the retro bit of it, isn't it? What it means to you. So Mega Drive, there's about over 1,000 games on a Mega Drive. Literally thousands of games, more or less, for the NES. There we go, the PlayStation. SNES, there's 1,000 games on the SNES. Wonder Swan never owned one. Two games on the Xbox, but I've got all the others on there, so I'm gonna, you know, and they're back to the beginning. So I'll just briefly show you if I can come out with this. Tell you what, it'd be quicker if I just turn it off. Sorry guys for this. Turn it back on again. We get to see the loader and everything. Oh my word. It's just like yesteryear. I am slightly eccentric at times, but not all the time. And there we go. So we've got the programs again. And it automatically loads in the Xbox games. Well, it's not a problem because it takes 5 seconds just to come off. It's its go-to thing. There'll be a way of sorting it out, but I'm not that clever. Okay. So there, yeah, back to the Xbox games. So if I come out with there, press that. Right. So if I go into apps, I just wanted to show you Premium just briefly, just to give you an idea of what the difference is. And your bairns would probably like this if you had children because it's more user friendly. Well, depends, I suppose. It looks nicer. Right, so you've got shoot 'em ups. Whole Sonic, Sport Classics, Zelda games. This is exactly what Ron Seal does, exactly what it says in a tin. But Zelda games, console systems. So you can go in there and find your console system. Laserdisc, Capcom Fighters. Yep, shut down. Arcade Classics, and so on. So this is like, it's got a lot more, you know, panache, but you don't have as many games. That's the trade-off. So I prefer going into the other system, but still lots of games on here, don't get me wrong. So there you go, you've gone round now. So shall I go oh. There you go. I've just gone into one for argument's sake. So there you go. Flip to X. So you can have a look through. So there you go. Just thought I'd show you this. Enjoy.